Hello.
Pearl demonstrated the full process of creating a Mechatron army, based on what I saw.
Bubbles!
Huh?
Whoa! Whoa! Holy crap! That was gorgeous. Wow, oh, wow. Can we bring that back? Why not keep it here? Keep that background.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality, Madam Pearl.
Yeah, cool mechs.
I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby involving someone impersonating a Pearl Lux employee. I hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment.
Nah, she was great.
We're fine. Don't worry about us. But how are things with you? Did you lose any valuable tech? Blueprints? Or top secret information?
No. Pearl Lux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional expense claim under my employee ID.
Right, that.
Never mind. I can make a preliminary
How does she get, like, her employee ID number if she doesn't actually work with them?
Impulse. Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour, casting shadows of uncertainty over my plans.
Could you be referring to the Herald of Death?
Time to get back to work.
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase of a Mask of Elation died in an unexpected incident. This party has made overt threats to public order and is clearly challenging the IPC. My intuition tells me this is only the beginning. Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk and a pursuit of stability. And I
unless
bear
you're
both
an aventurine.
responsibilities.
And in his case, it's all about that gamble.
As the executive officer of Plain Arcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety of this world. As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantasmoon Games to a swift and safe conclusion. Rather than staging another dangerous battle, like what happened at Graphia Academy, I hope the supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness, instead of sorrow and rage during the Phantasmoon Games.
But battles are fun.
Therefore, I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trailblazer, please, tell me. What's your ultimate goal for joining the Phantasmoon Games?
I suppose we have an answer for that. Before stepping this thing off, you spoke to Himeko about your goals for the Phantasmoon Games. Yes.
You mentioned earlier that you wanted to talk about the Phantasmoon Games with me?
Almost forgot about that. About our final request.
I'd like to talk about our ultimate goal for participating in the Phantasmoon Games.
Got something in mind?
I think the rules and rewards for the Phantasmoon Games are a little too vague.
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow supplicants to do anything, good or evil. As a result, everything that unfolds in the course of these games exists beyond control.
Yeah?
What's more vague is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation. According to legends and historical records from Ahatopia, victors typically first witness the manifestation of Aha themselves. They listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power, And the applications of this power seem to be boundlessly vast. When faced with countless choices, the situation becomes even more thorny than having no choice at all. Sometimes I wonder, if we had agreed to become the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance, how would this trip have turned out?
I want Aha to be the leader.
If I win, I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask them to be the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
I'm not sure how that would work.
That's such a hilarious idea. I can totally picture it.
I'm not joking around, apparently.
I get it. That's actually a brilliant idea.
Is it? Can we
To
trust
begin with,
Aha?
this is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority and squandering it freely for a single minute. Secondly, placing an Eon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reasonably object to. Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. Cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being drawn into its ambitions during the operation of the Anti-Destruction Alliance. If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps Aha could stand behind the Astral Express. Just like our cooperation with the Xianzhou, where we could maintain distance from one another while offering support from afar.
Again, how are we gonna trust like an Aeon like
The only
Aha of all of
question is,
them?
will Aha agree?
Yeah, like how are we gonna get that an
Don't
Aeon
worry
to agree?
about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree.
Why do you
What
sound so
kind of
sure of
god
yourself,
of
Pom
games
Pom?
would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt.
They do?
This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Akavili, complete with their signature and seal.
They have a signature and seal? Solely for the sake of fun, I have, on numerous occasions, during my voyage across aboard the Astral Express, misappropriated and vandalized property of the Express, thereby incurring financial losses to the Express and liability of third-party damages. Having received the conductor's earnest instruction, I have come to profound realization of my transgressions. I hereby itemize all outstanding reparations below, to be settled at a future date. A telemicrowave oven, 1. Supersonic slippers, 2. Optical camouflage, 1. Anti-gravity levitation carpet, 1. Hider brooms bearing a striking resemblance to swords, 2. Liability for this entry is jointly assumed with Akavili. Leviathan Tooth, 2. Trim conductor's outfit, 1. Organ dragonflies deposited by the morning actors, quality 2. Medical expenses incurred due to allergic reactions from the introduction of electronic mustard into the rice cooker. Okay. Graffiti removal fees for the statue complex of White Rolling Stone Planet. Repair costs for the walls of the museum and animated arts, and recovery expenses for those escalated collection 3 items. This is a lot. Crispy Crumbly Pom Pom Pie 22 of 3 were utilized as fishing bait, 9 expenses yak fodder, 10 deploys projectiles against space pirates during a skirmish. Please have my sincere apologies for the misappropriation of the conductor's labor-intensive provisions. Half an Astral Express. Deader, aha. This scroll signature looks sketchy no matter how you look at it. It's really from Aha themselves.
Passenger, use this to blackmail them. That one will definitely give in to your demands.
Just gonna blackmail an Aeon?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Probably.
So, you're saying you want Aha to take on the leadership of the Anti-Destruction Alliance?
I don't like the sound of this at all. If I'm gonna be honest.
Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate indeterminable. This peculiar proposal nearly brought my thought process to a halt.
Yeah.
This request is far too lacking in structure, yet within an irrational context, it seems to conceal a certain kind of logic. If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about this playground that's about to be destroyed. As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so Out of the box, I've learned something today. However, I don't think you stand much of a chance in the games. Because I've joined as a supplicant.
Gasp. Can I tell them to become supplicants? It's gonna be a boss fight?
Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon Games requires supplicants to engage in combat, so there's no need for hostility between us.
Plain Arcadia's administrator is a supplicant?
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering magnitude. What, Perlux Corp among them.
Aww, with money and power on her side, wouldn't her chances of success be way higher than ours?
That is, we don't take the fighting route.
As I previously proposed to Miss Himeko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression of the Phantasmoon Games.
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising ones. Once the Astral Express joins, it will maximize the safety and success of this Ionic game. And I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes within that limited minute.
It's just like the Anti-Destruction Alliance. She's here to recruit us.
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together. The Astral Express is not a lone supplicant, since we have our own allies in the games.
Where is Sunday, by the way? Where's he been this whole time?
Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her mask. But given her typical decision-making style, Sparksy isn't exactly what you'd call a reliable ally.
Yeah. Besides her mask, I have another one.
Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Cienjo's hands. Don't tell me. Yao Guang gave it to you guys?
Mark
That's right.
slapped on us.
3 against 3. We're tied at the moment.
Maybe we can count a
this
silver
new
with 2
variable
for
in
help us make it a
play,
4.
I'll have to adjust my extrapolations. But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the administrator of this world, I have the natural advantage in resources.
Corpos. That's your biggest weakness.
An IPC senior executive. Plain Arcadia's administrator. A member of the 10 Stonehearts. Joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it. But, when you think about it, isn't this identity precisely the greatest burden Madame Pearl has to overcome?
That was well thought out. Well said.
She's
Well
right.
said, Stell.
Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. But Plain Arcadia's citizens might not see it this way. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings. Your every action will be scrutinized twice over.
People don't want to see the IPC win.
A sharp observation, I must say. Quite impressive.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madame Pearl, what is it that you seek to obtain from the Phantasmoon Games at any cost?
What I seek is a treasure lost to this world's history. I want to recreate Graphia's divine art of imagenesis.
Oh.
Does that have something to do with painting?
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Art. At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For an Intellitron, generating works of art is no great challenge. Day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. I could precisely reproduce every pixel of Graphia's masterpieces. Yet I could not create as she did.
Are you just saying that you want to be a god,
Graphia's
basically?
ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas at the end of the
I guess
Phantasmoon
type
Games.
of god for the graph
I
painting
want to
stuff.
understand her thoughts at that moment and touch the essence of creation.
Is this your personal pursuit? Or the IPC's demands on this world?
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas is a dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's warfare. And they've always been eager to master this technology.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other to back out for now.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective and turn our attention to those two supplicants who haven't surfaced yet? These two individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of
By
Death
the single
tragedy.
blast two, do we mean
I
Silverwolf and
have a
Evanescia?
cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them, and I'm willing to share this piece of information with you all.
How many people know of Evanescia's existence at all? But at what cost?
A tiny sliver of your reputation. Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short break and have some tea to wet your whistles? Or shall we continue?
We can continue. That should give me like a break for the conversation. That's really interesting that they were throwing in there. But I'm gonna continue.
I was thinking of having Perlux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express. As for the name, how about Star Rail Fest?
Star Rail Fest?
That's a bit on the nose.
You mean hosting a Fluffy Across the Blue convention?
Correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known in this world, so it's a good collaboration element. But what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you, the Express crew. You'll be there in person to meet the people of this world.
Are you trying to use this exhibition to lure those two unidentified supplicants out of hiding?
Huh? What if they're up to no good? Won't that just make us walking targets?
What's in it for us?
What could be more inspiring to the people of a world than standing face to face with heroes of the cosmos?
I suppose we did just have the whole thing with the
That's an enormous
Cinderborn.
amount of wish power. And the Astral Express is the very source from which this wish power originates. Together, we can create a miracle for all to witness in Arcadia devoted to the legends of heroes. I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. And in return, wish power will flow to you. Of this, I have no doubt.
I guess it's a deal then.
A wise choice. Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit to Blurry QR Colt, the original author of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Why is that?
Doesn't Perlux own the rights to the Fluffy?
The rights, but not the author's
Since
stuff
their
free.
debut, this author has remained anonymous, never revealing their true identity in public. But if the real-life inspiration behind the story were to pay them a personal visit, it would surely be a great honor, and likely persuade them to attend a signing, stoking the excitement even further.
Leave it to us?
Now that we've reached an agreement,
Is that just gonna be a
I'll leave
Nilex?
it in your capable hands. My secretary will be in touch to keep all parties apprised. By the way, before you leave, please accept this small gift as a memento of our first collaboration.
Oh, Ventry's coin. Why do you have this?
I've studied in detail the records of my colleagues' interactions with partners in Penacony, and I was particularly inspired by Aventurine's technique of giving small gifts that symbolize good fortune. So please,
Is that what that meant?
keep this chip with you as a symbol of good fortune for our future cooperation. Take care, everyone.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
Oh, hello, Asheville.
As your private detective, I must warn you that a grand exhibition of unprecedented scale would make for a perfect opportunity to reenact the blood-stained games.
Oh,
I understand. That's why I have a mission for you. Protect the Nameless at Star Rail Fest.
You actually think they would need my protection with their strength? Don't tell me your extrapolations predict even bigger trouble ahead.
it's the couple.
Hidden beneath each extrapolation, tiny signals of unease keep bubbling up to my thought interface. I must be thoroughly prepared for whatever may come. Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment. What do you want? The same as always? Money?
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense sealed and destroyed all records of the Bloodstained Games, I still managed to uncover some unusual leads.
Oh, yeah?
After the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive it could fill any gaping wound. So, I figured
Money does not
maybe we could
bring the
find
person
some
back.
leads by looking into official Plain Arcadia expenditures. But here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. Care to guess whose books this money went through? It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise, it was the IPC's technology department that paid this astronomical compensation.
Why would a lethal incident of some minor frontier planet cause IPC scientists to hemorrhage funding? Don't tell me they're moonlighting as philanthropists at the top of their research.
Following the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all this information really shows your connections and capabilities, Detective Asheville.
In movies, a big shot like you would usually raise a hand right about now, revealing the dark muzzle of a gun. I'm afraid you've learned too much. And bang! That's when the gun goes off. And I, the poor sap who uncovered the truth, am supposed to bite the dust.
Sorry, my hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Asheville, tell me, how many zeros would you like to see on that check for our cooperation?
He is eager to shut him up,
It's not about the money.
It's not about the money, Spider-Man.
Indeed, money isn't the issue. 100 million credits.
Are you trying to buy me off like some poor victim's family? Tell me, why did the technology department pay to sweep this under the rug?
300 million?
Oh, she is
I
not
know
budging.
You've always needed money. For cryosleep, supporting the families of fallen comrades, and for treating those who survived. Isn't this exactly what strategic investment is about? Putting money in the hands of those who need it?
I'm not your lackey, Intellitron. Tell me the answer.
Oh, he's not buying it.
500 million?
Oh, she's not
I could
backing out
pretend
either.
there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it a cool billion for you. Money or answer? Your call.
He wants the answers.
I want the answer.
Oh, an unexpected choice. It defies my usual understanding of your decision tree. Note, I say this without sarcasm or ridicule.
Weird, because it came out that way anyway.
The answer is, I don't know much. Hard to believe, perhaps. But as CEO, my power isn't unlimited. Besides, the Herald of Death affair lies 15 years in the past. This world is like an unfinished game of chess that's been dragging on for years. The hidden moves laid by the previous player keep becoming my challenges. Even today.
But since you've invited me to finish this game together, sharing intel is a must.
Reasonable. I'll share what I know about the answer. Marcus Antali, the Herald of Death. Last member of the Intelligentsia Guild School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years ago, his identity was confirmed, and he was executed. Note, executed in every sense of the word. Miss Yabali, head of the technology department, took possession of his belongings. And even I don't have the clearance to access those records.
No wonder. So,
Not
guy was
Ryusuke.
practically IPC personnel.
Could be framing, though.
Give or take. That also explains why the technology department shelled out the compensation. Yet, the method behind this latest killing is identical to the one from years ago. If the Herald of Death is truly dead...
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life, he's still just a serial killer who's been shut out of the Ionic game. What's more concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death. Miss Yabali took away everything that man left behind, except for the fear he instilled in the people of this world. And during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too.
So an imaginary
Based on
born
my
of the Herald of Death?
extrapolations, the appearance of this new Herald of Death might mark the beginning of the festival spiraling out of control.
No wonder you're in such a hurry to end the games.
Mr. Ashvale, I've always respected you. But right now, I need to rely on your strength even more.
Respect. When I was younger, what I really wanted was to make the IPC fear me.
Oh,
The passage of time's not exactly kind, is it?
a cool dream.
Deal, Madam Pearl. But I will require one more form of compensation. Whoever this new Herald of Death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands. This time, there won't be any lengthy interrogation.
Sounds very personal to
By
him.
the authority vested in me as CEO of Plain Arcadia, I pardon all crimes committed in the course of your revenge.
That's pretty cool.
Go ahead and do what you must, Mr. Ashvale.
Alright. I'm still not convinced, though. Still could very likely be Ryoma or
My
Ryusuke.
friend, I don't blame you, but I'm done being a breathing dead weight. So do me a favor and pay me back for that drink with this bullet.
Whoa.
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger before I turn into a monster of abundance.
Bana, shoot me. I beg you.
Freaking Bana.
Thy sky bow above. May you have a pleasant dream.
I'm still not convinced,
Not
though.
knowing who you are, not knowing why you exist here. That isn't life. In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000 calories of food. Humans back then knew they were just one member of the animal kingdom. They understood why they migrated, hunted, gathered. But now, in an era where
where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap of your finger, effortlessly achieving that 2,000 calorie goal. Humanity has lost its way like never before.
I mean,
Tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring a new
say things are
direction
better
to
that
this
way.
world, Ashvale?
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Well, don't tell me you want to go back to the days when everyone was starving and at the mercy of the harvest. 2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival. It's the goals beyond 2,000 calories that define humanity.
Why put the subtitle for
and
Cal?
the Phantasmoon Games holds up a mirror to humanity, allowing them to see their truest selves. I'm just a detective. Ask me such a profound question again next time, and I'll charge extra.
My apologies. I just heard you joined the Phantasmoon Games and couldn't resist asking for your thoughts. You've met Madame Pearl, huh?
She dumped this hot potato of the Herald of Death on me.
On us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato and more like a sweet fruit.
Because I have a lead now. I think the key lies in the word copycat. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi from 15 years ago under wraps. Which means...
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the Department of Aberration Defense at the time, and those directly involved in the Herald of Death case.
If that worked,
Detective
then
Kuchiba,
it could be
I've heard
Ryusuke
that you've devoted
trying to imitate the
considerable
Herald
time to
because he was
researching
upset about Himeko's
the
death.
crimes from the Phantasmoon Games.
So, I'm the prime suspect now. Is that it?
Just a bit of minor deduction. After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Isn't it coincidental that you happen to be standing right before my eyes?
That's not deduction. It's a conjecture at best. As for investigating those two categories of suspects, we've been doing that for a long time already. It's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone their separate ways. Tracking them down now won't be easy.
Yeah. After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered.
And then getting bought out for
Many
their
couldn't bear to
silence.
stay in Dovebrook District and chose to move away. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me. They even formed a mutual aid society for the victims.
I wonder, after all these years, have they managed to heal the wounds in their hearts?
Wounds like that
Maybe
don't ever
they
really
have.
heal fully.
After
Only
all,
really
they
scar
go by
over.
a new name now. The Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Ah, there it is.
Ah, you mean that charity with the slogan, Healing Smiles, Healing Arcadias?
Before he died, Kostad mentioned that group to me. He said quite a few young people in the gang left without looking back, just to join them. So I thought, maybe we should start by looking into their rivals.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A charity that helps people escape their pain and find happiness, offering free counseling, medical care, all of that good stuff. Sounds like they've turned over a new leaf. How could you call them rivals to the underworld?
Sounds like Scientology.
I dug a little deeper into them, and found something interesting.
You mean your monkey dug up something interesting, right?
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the sponsor behind the Research Society? Her name's Fullwish.
Have we heard that name
That
before?
name rings a bell. Wait, isn't she the boss of Full Wish TV? I think she was one of the survivors of Graphia Academy too. This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before. Mr. Ashvale, should I compliment your keen instincts or your incredible luck?
Luck's a part of a detective's toolkit, too. Anyway, whether Full Wish is guilty or not, we won't know until we look into her. That's why I asked you here.
Confused about the future, don't know where to turn. Burn life suffocating you. Yada yada. Full Wish. We'll also be making a special appearance soon. No player needs, just walk right in. So that's why I was trying to join them before when we found them there.
Dovebrook District New Life Project. Public Recruitment and Mental Healing Seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smiles. And she's the speaker? Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody incidents. Miss Fullwish's audacity is certainly impossible to ignore.
So what are we waiting for? It's time to drag Dovebrook District's old skeletons out into the light.
Alright then.
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost there.
I want more happiness.
Well, might as well put him on a team. Let's do, or maybe... I'll go with that.
This place is buzzing. Are they all here waiting for Full Wish to grant their wishes?
A rich person like Full Wish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers.
Where's Don Hungman, by the way,
Unless
too? I
curious
assume he's
about
with
who she'll
Sunday
help,
somewhere.
Than what she wants for herself.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My bet... I'm sure that Full Wish wishes the tragedy 15 years ago never happened. Erasing history. Can the laughter really pull it off?
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances where the victor used the elation's authority to change reality. You have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible is that it turns the one who wishes into the genie.
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Aha made godlike? It became the happiest creature in existence. Happy enough to burst apart, leaving no intact body behind.
That's pretty messed up.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours. Since you see things so clearly, Mr. Ashvale, why sign up for the games?
Miss Kochiba, is that a rhetorical question? Or are you fishing for a confession?
Fishing. Don't be afraid. Now that you're a supplicant, public officials like me no longer have any authority over you. I'm guessing what
Especially
you
with
want
Pearl's
goes
permission to
beyond the
commit crimes in
straightforward act of
the pursuit of
revenge,
it.
beyond a vigilante execution carried out in public. If you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games, someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do what needs to be done. So tell me, Mr. Ashvale, what do you actually hope to get from the games?
Consider it a mystery. If I make it to the end, you'll know the answer before Aha does.
Well then, I'd be honored. Just don't let your wish ruin our lives here.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. Ugh. It's time to break free. Look at these prisoners of routine before us.
Forgetting what your bones should feel like. That's an
Full
odd
haven't
analogy to
shown
make.
up yet. Let's
Sounds
talk
cool,
with
though.
the members of the Research Society. Maybe we can coax something useful out of them.
So many people here.
I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care about me this much. Everyone is smiling at me. The office feels downright cheerful. These days,
Not diluted at
I
all.
go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. It's hard to describe how satisfying that feels. When Emma left me, you must have left the kids to me for my own happiness. When I look back, I realize I was someone who had it good. And I never understood how lucky I was.
You sound positively bursting with joy.
All thanks to Miss Foolish. Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through.
Huh?
I squinted and watched the doctors pull all kinds of things out of my stomach.
Oh God.
There was this lump
Jesus Christ.
still twitching when they cut it out.
That's horrifying.
I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But after the society's treatment, I am almost ready to walk out of the hospital.
You seem pretty out of the hospital right now.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh God, that sounds absolutely the worst nightmare for anyone going under anesthesia.
Slice me open too. It should be fun.
You should not want that.
Hey, did you two hear about the Sinwish Syndicate?
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone. Wiped clean. Oh, praise Aha. Wait, they extorted you too?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
So your debt's wiped clean. Oh, must feel pretty great, huh?
I guess it's a good thing to not be in debt. Still, you should not watch for people to die. That's bad. That's bad.
Oh, we meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
I got a weird feeling about this one.
Good. Since I joined the Research Society, I've made so many new friends. In the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Megatrons, just to keep up.
What sort of weird thing are you gonna
A
share?
lot of Imagine think factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines. If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is closed to me. I'm not even considered recyclable waste.
Huh.
But here, in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me as a normal person.
Right.
Congrats. You found your home.
Aha said the same. They and everyone here are my family.
Aha talks to you.
Of course. You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not happy enough yet.
Oh, this is so weird.
Don't worry.
Neck deep in a
Once
cult.
you join the society, you will. No pain, no tears, just pure joy. The society makes everyone happy.
What about a little further in? We're gonna see them now? This
Looks
full
like
wish.
it's about time. If the star of the show doesn't show up soon, the crowd's gonna burst with anticipation.
Everyone, please make some room for Miss Fullwish.
Here we go. We got a nice suit.
By the Master of Elation, may they bless all souls and grant them smiles.
I like the hairstyle too.
Are you all happy today? Very happy! Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps in the dark. So precious. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory drenched in tears. It once dragged me into the abyss. Yet, it also taught me what the elation really means. As you all know, 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, the shadow cast by the Herald of Death swallowed this place whole. That day, I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. The morning greetings, the little daily chatter. All went silent under that crimson dusk. After that, for a very, very long time,
I wonder if by chance she'll know Himeko.
all that remained of my world. A door shut tight.
She mentioned
A
her
room
classmates and all.
steeped in silence, and a wound in my heart that would never heal. Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even once thought the only escape
Yikes.
was to follow the dead and leave with them.
That's dark.
Back then, I was just an empty shell. Breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked, "Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people broken by pain, just like you. But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one." She smiled at me. A warm, gentle smile. And in that smile, I felt the master of elation grant me a reason to live.
She tells a good story, I'll give her
At
that.
the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. Each of us bore a different wound, but every wound cut deep. And yet,
What if it's just all the Mutual Aid Society that's
wasn't the pain.
become the Herald of Death,
It was how,
since they're all obsessing over it
beneath
still?
those scars, they still reached out to one another, offering a smile to a
Some
child
sort of
who'd
mass
stopped
hysteria
crying,
that just corrupts them
lending
at
a guiding
random.
hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again in the silence of my heart. The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness. Each time we share a true smile, it's as if we hear Aha's voice. And when that voice rings out, all suffering fades, all pain is healed, and everyone knows what true happiness feels like. That's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles was founded. I will share this divine smile with all of you.
Ah, man. Maybe if I were in a different part of my life and I heard that, I might be tempted into falling into it too.
Everyone, I have questions for you. When was the last time you truly smiled? How long has it been since you felt happy from the bottom of your heart? Minato, do you ever feel like your days are looping endlessly? Like an old silent film, repeating until it suffocates you. And when you realize that loop might never end, does despair flood in like the tide?
You're right.
Miss Bellwoods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again and again. You told your parents you were busy in Seafeld City.
Oh, no.
Hiding your heartbreaking loneliness behind that lie.
Please, help me.
Joining an 8 society ain't gonna get you a job.
Did the cold exclusion at school and the indifference of the adults who should have cared build a wall around your heart? One that made you afraid to open yourself up to the world again.
Yes.
When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought that one day, even smiling would become so hard?
Now that's a strong line.
Once, our world was blessed by Aha's grace. A gentle world in canvas, painted in elation. For centuries, humans and Imaginaes lived freely together in that eternal haven. Until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary.
Here it comes.
They brought us their so-called inter-astral civilization, imposed their so-called standards of happiness, and told us that life's ultimate joy lies in self-focus, self-indulgence, and self-satisfaction. They flooded us with dazzling material desires, blinding our hearts. They fed arrogance and prejudice into our minds through the network, making us chase pleasure for ourselves and forget that true elation is found when we smile together. Wish power has turned into fuel. Credits jingle where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough. And in all that noise,
I mean, partially you're right
we
in
can
that,
no
but
longer hear Aha's gentle voice.
some parts of the stuff she's saying is true.
The truest light of life itself is being eaten away and replaced by the external.
You said it. I work myself to death for scraps, and my boss doesn't even notice. And those
I suppose that's the thing with any cult, they gotta speak partial truths.
They do nothing with their
Mixing
lives,
their own
yet
ideals and
constantly judge
beliefs in between it all.
everyone else.
The IPC is nothing but a nest of vampires! They're feeding off of us!
Hey, I take offense to that. My wife was a vampire.
Look around you. This land was once blessed by the master of elation. And yet now, it's overflowing with misery. Everyone's chasing their own happiness, but in doing so, they wound others without even noticing. Do you remember the moment I found happiness again? It was when someone who was suffering just as I was, smiled at me. Even through their pain, they gave me that smile. A smile filled with blessings. That smile saved my life. So listen well. Only by opening your heart and sharing your smile with another can you truly grasp what happiness means. It isn't just giving a smile. It's embracing the power that Aha bestowed upon us to smile. Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. I'll help you rediscover the smile.
Honestly, the name could use some work, because when I hear the Research Side of Happy Smiles, just sounds like a...
Your life a transformation.
Just really sounds like a cult.
Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world and spread true happiness across all existence. While others
Really not helping
pray
with the
to
cult
eons
allegations.
for their own desires, we, the true followers of Aha, carry a higher calling to fulfill their wish.
To fulfill Aha's wish?
Yes. To still every cry of sorrow. To wipe
heard.
away every bitter tear. We will build, no, rebuild. A world where smiles never fade, and elation never dies. It is her
Just as Robin said before, wishing for everyone's happiness is still a selfish wish. God, that sounds creepy.
The speech is over. What's your take, Detective?
She's so far gone, it's hard to make sense of it.
Yeah.
Then let's not overthink it. Let's talk to her directly.
Miss Full Wish.
Miss Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Not trying to hide your identity at all.
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish Syndicate case, aren't you?
So, you were expecting us.
What is this current music that's playing?
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook District.
Feels like a
Such
hymn.
a cursed place.
HYM hymn.
They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Oh. How merciful of you. Though, rumor has it the Research
face
Society
laughing
of
up there
Happy
is a little-
Smiles had
little-
few
looking a little
run-ins
off.
with them regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
Whoa, wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members.
I guess not like
When I
Scientology
heard
in that
about
way.
this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time?
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can swoop in and tie everything up nicely?
Oh boy.
15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has
they're all looking
long
at
since
us.
spread online. The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune
closing
for
in.
some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom.
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. The rumors are true. And the new Herald of Death really does exist. Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right? Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you?
That groaning in the music is
Herald
really
of
messing with
Death
me.
has returned. He's here, in Deathbrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantasmoon Games.
Oh, the Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed? How has he appeared again?
He's immortal? A demon?
Are they just gonna get the correct guy last time?
He'll take revenge on everyone. We're doomed.
So we're not causing panic to the public.
The very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the world? Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Oh no.
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
Wishing death is bad. Death is bad.
Dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their weapon.
Now just making stuff up.
You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed and let him get away! And that's why he's back again now!
Failed to let him get away, doesn't make any sense.
Everyone, there's no need to panic.
Then why'd you make them panic?
Remember who you are. You
Oh,
are
boy.
those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering. Once the Herald of Death fed on our fear and tears, that was the source of his power.
Oh, I really don't want to get out of here.
The smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world.
Oh, jeez.
Etch this into your hearts. The happy do not die. For even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
So you're not doing anything to actually protect them, you're just feeding them this.
There's something very wrong about this woman.
Yes, as long as we're enough, there's nothing to fear. We won't die.
Goodness, my god.
Happiness. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the Herald of Death. Happiness will
God, this is so freaky.
Operation Spread Happiness. Let happiness infect everyone. Every corner of the sky.
I don't like this. I want to go home.
Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us. Back up at this book with happiness. Happiness.
Can we leave? Can we leave now?
Silence!
Oh, thank you, Kuchiba.
My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my civic duty.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of plain Arcadia. Or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt
No.
within your hearts. Would you like to join us to embrace eternal happiness?
God, no, please stay away.
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Him? Cinderborn?
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation.
Our Megatron
Hopefully,
buddy.
next time we meet, it won't be like this.
May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with their everlasting smile.
Like, that's actually him, right? I'm not making a mistake? Not tripping up? Ashvale and Kujiba left the gathering.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of that false sense of responsibility. You're the one who should be dead, aren't you?
Oh, geez, how many people are supposed to be dead now?
Join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands fall still and end that life of yours that was never meant to be.
Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Fullwish is a much slyer fish than expected.
As expected of cult leaders.
Fate was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Was there something I missed?
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports.
I mean, if you got the clues there, what else could it really be if it's
She
a
broadcasted
herald of
this
death and a special
information
mark?
word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond. Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 15 years ago.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Fullwish?
There is something very wrong about that woman.
Yeah.
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She could very well be a supplicant in disguise. Still,
maybe something else.
This whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Fullwish is not going anywhere.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even Mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Fullwish. But I have my ways.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please
We've been
refrain from
granted
doing it
a
somewhere
legal leniency from Pearl.
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
You can watch any show at any age.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
Alright then.
Is that him?
Hey, come back here.
Shh. Don't interrupt.
What? You lost him?
Not even close.
Where's he run off to?
Hey, why are you two following me?
Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
Mr. Ashvale, don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fullwish?
Why are you with Miss Fullwish?
She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness to others.
Nah, buddy.
You heard about what happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Yeah, she just said pretty loud and clearly there.
Was Miss Fullwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polraven Costide? 15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
Yes. That monster took my parents that day.
Ah.
But what's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fullwish?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Fullwish is a suspect.
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What? Are you gonna interrogate me too?
Just doing the job.
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you.
Come on, buddy.
15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore, a jinx. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once.
Oh?
Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served. That is my duty.
You keep dreaming, buddy.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
Not laid on flat like him for
You
for
think
this.
we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale. I haven't had my transformation surgery yet.
The what?
But I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Wait, so you're gonna actually literally become
Boys,
one?
Let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus.
Oh boy.
Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
And who are you two bozos?
You're following me?
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
Oh no, so scared.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Ashvale. They're all yours.
Let's rough and tumble them a bit then.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean, lawful citizens.
Yes,
lesson
lawful
on the streets.
cult-obsessed, cult-brainwashed
Let's get this over
citizens.
with, then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest.
Here we go.
Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, it's your problem.
Your fists don't hurt at all.
Maybe not the fist, but what about the dogs?
Stop!
Fight to the death!
Huh? That's apparently a skill. Something they do.
Eye for an eye.
It's time. Lance ablaze. Lance, forward!
Go. Splat.
Sorry, Mr. Ashvale. I have to stop you.
Oh, he's actually here. Okay. Ouch.
They asking to be beaten up?
Alright then.
Let's see through you.
Maybe this team comp ain't really working out. And there she goes.
I offer my beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death.
Well, I try. At least you got him. As long as you got him on, we should be fine. Maybe not.
Hit with holes.
Just so I can do this.
Let's can you find the answer?
God says you're
Say.
shady. Let's see through you.
I'll go easy this time.
Again.
Go ahead. Hit with holes.
Right, not a great team comp, but we got through it.
It hurts a little, but I'm happy.
Are you really though?
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
Very, very much.
Enough! Are you really going to kill them?
Never did they say anything
What's
like
the
that.
matter, defender of the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus.
This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elation's game. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough? I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate.
But you are not him.
But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game
You're
sure
not that
isn't a
guy.
TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day. You mentioned
I mean, you
a
can't be a
conversion
different kind of
surgery
hero,
earlier.
just not this time.
Are you saying
not
that
here.
all society members underwent some kind of unknown modification? That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery?
What the heck are they doing to these people?
Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them.
Are they still conscious?
Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground.
You, talk.
Hey, lackey. Wake up.
Pain should not exist.
Ugh. What about you? On the ground, up on your feet.
Smile. Please smile.
Like they've been lobotomized.
The laughter. Don't let it stop.
Go away, go away.
Those who suffer
Jesus Christ.
exist.
God, this is so freaky.
What the heck?
Like living zombies.
happened to these people?
This is... the small procedure that official members receive. They call it the happiness surgery.
You want to be like them? You want to be like this?
Prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids.
Oh, God.
Even smaller than a synesthesia beacon. And more convenient. People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering. Past or present.
You know, it kind of reminds me of that one side quest thing I did a while ago.
Stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused.
That girl who's
A
like
state
a
where you
trauma
can
victim.
truly
Apparently she also got
receive
this
happiness.
procedure.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet, right?
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over. But the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier.
No, all of them are like this?
They say it's the
What a
necessary
shame.
step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn? Mr. Ashvale? What should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough.
Just look at them.
Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength. Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
Let the hounds feast. Gucci, they're scaring me. I want to go home.
So, did you, pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
Not exactly.
These people have all been processed by the Smiles Society. Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel, incapable of feeling pain. Say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
Definitely not. I
As
hope.
if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Full Wish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices,
Are we gonna be able to help all these people
followers
who've gotten
don't
these
seem to have
surgeries
any ill
by
intentions.
the time all this
In
ends?
fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
No, this ain't natural. We shouldn't let them do this to
Are you
themselves.
serious, Kuchiba?
It's
pretty
only
messed up
human
just
instinct to
leave them
avoid
like
pain,
that.
right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature.
This level of avoidance is
Nor does
not
it
natural.
legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve a case.
Evidence.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Full Wish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
Like the Star Rail Fest?
You mean the Star Rail Fest? Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
Can't fully trust her. She's a Stoneheart.
And you are staring right at him.
Sunday, dawn. I was wondering where you two have been this whole time.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here...
Wait, the Blade's whereabouts,
that
huh?
means...
Oh, hi!
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are,
Okay.
throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
I was not expecting this sudden
We
appearance.
haven't even settled the score
Super
over
well.
the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
General Yao Guang of
Gonna go hang
Yichue
out and
has
grab
come
some
to
drinks?
this world and is looking for you. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu.
Do we know that name? Or
The
title?
emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres.
Oh, God.
The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to resurrect himself.
What the hell?
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
It's been a long time since we've hung out with Blade. Forgot how intimidating he can be.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
I prefer milkshakes.
Thank you.
I'll pass.
Yeah, my reaction to
While General
Susa
Yao
Wolf.
Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us, that doesn't
It's time for a
necessarily
death
mean
battle.
it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable. I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you.
If it's set in stone, just move
But
the
I need to
stone.
make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions, or the future of this planet.
What are you talking about? They'd never hurt us.
Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
He stated this trip would be connected to death.
No.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect. However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless.
Oh, yeah?
There's another power here beckoning me.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Sounds
Are you
cool.
referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Haven't heard of them in a long time.
Something far more dangerous.
Do they have support from other factions?
Unclear.
They're holding a conversation though. That's good progress for them.
I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past.
Getting so close.
That's as far as I'll go.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
Something like that. They're getting along, I think.
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silver Wolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
Apparently.
There are things only he can get done.
Meanwhile, in Dubbook District. What a cool encounter that was.
You two? Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners.
Come on, smile. Whether you're hungry or full, poor or rich, the laughter is with you.
Oh, these
Would
people
you
dare
be
never shut up.
interested in learning about our research society of happy smiles?
Don't want to join the cult.
Thank you.
Ding
but
yan.
I'll pass. Another one. How
I
many
almost
people have
forgot
been
she was
talking
here
to us
too.
about happiness today?
Well, 6 exactly. Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this research society of happy smiles has exploded in size.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon Games?
What are you planning
Not
to do
only
Sunday,
me.
Sunny boy?
It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at Sparksicon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
Sound?
A strange sound?
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads.
Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter.
Some mimicry?
From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42.
That's worrying.
Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Must be that surgery they mentioned.
Mind control? Or something worse?
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure. Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy. I am happy.
So, whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
That's the million-dollar question.
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group. Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
So much going on, man.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished.
Well, she just does that one.
Can you still sense her?
She just appears regularly. That's nothing to worry about.
General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it. But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
Finally back to Trailblazers. After some time, you and March pay a visit to the author of the Fluffy.
Blurry QR Colt? That's an unusual name.
C-O-L-T, not
Why would the author of Fluffy
C-U-L-T.
Across the Blue have such a pen name?
Maybe the size went blurry after too much drawing.
You're taking it a bit too literally. But it's not impossible. Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart.
Is it just gonna be
I heard
Nilux?
the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in plain
And
Arcadia.
put my bets on it just being Nilux.
But after that Memory Bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity. Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere.
Oh, Amphorius.
This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew.
We've met one person like that. We just got an our loyal fan.
Yes, you've told us the story of Cinderborn 10 times since we got back from Perlux Tower. According to the address the Perlux
Just enjoying the
employee
fame
gave
while
us,
it lasts.
it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
You say that again. I mean, there is a whole mirror world, like how we got to the Fool's place.
Turn left at the first intersection.
Goddamn, if that
then
let me
turn
go.
right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is the Furbobo Weekly newspaper?
It all comes back to here.
Don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face. Come on, let's go upstairs.
I suppose it was just in her face the whole time. I mean, they got the Furbos right on the billboard and on the front, in front of everyone. Guess shouldn't be too surprised about it.